bitten by those bugs. While you're wondering, is in with a song that she wrote, which Roberta Flack had a bit of a hit with a while ago, Jessie. This is Radio Caroline on 319 meters and 963 kilohertz. It's 12 o'clock.
To be the fruit of love, do it to the music.
We're just going to get it up at that tender touch, don't you know? 12:15 as we do it to the music here on Radio Caroline. And before Cargo was George Benson, Feel Like Making Love. And Roberta Flack, who did a version of that song some time ago, and Killing Me Softly with his song. It's Tony Royal here this morning, and here's one as we do it to the music, especially for you, Eli.
It's 15 minutes after 10 o'clock. I'm Brian Allen with you through this evening, or tomorrow morning, depending on which way you look at it. And remember, midnight tonight, let's do it to the music together.
We need a
Caroline.
Excellent stuff there. Grace Jones and La Vie en Rose. And before that, Malcolm McLaren, Double Dutch. Buffalo Springfield, For What It's Worth. And Jimmy Cliff, You Can Get It If You Really Want It. It's just before 5 minutes before 11 o'clock here on Radio Caroline. And this next one comes from the Psychedelic Furs. A magical sound, isn't it? Gato Barbieri and Latin Lady. And if you thought you recognised the guitar, yes, it was Carlos Santana. Before that, we had Mel Saunders with two other well-known guitarists, Jerry Garcia and Tom Fogerty, and that was Expressway to Your Heart. Before that, we had Mental as Anything from Australia and Didn't Want to Be Mean, David Bowie and the German version of Heroes called Helden, and starting all off with the Psychedelic Furs with Dumb Waiters. You're listening to Radio Caroline on 319, and this is Steve Winwood.
On Radio Caroline, Caroline Classics. Caroline listeners' favorite top 500 songs. Celebrate Caroline's 20th anniversary by sending your top 10 titles to Radio Caroline Classics, New York 11518. That's Radio Caroline Classics, New York 11518. 20 years of Caroline and your top 500. Caroline Classics. Easter weekend on 319.
A dream, a fantasy not to be believed, but call it home. The newly completed LA Estates offers you and your loved ones paradise on earth and promises to change your lifestyle to what it was meant to be. At LA Estates, you'll be blessed with harmony and peace of mind never before available in any other living environment, and you'll realize it's all just a question of attitude.
Give us some peace of mind.
Conveniently located to all life's necessities, LA Estates is closer than you might imagine, centered right in the heart of downtown humanity. For further information on the harmonious LA Estates, inquire.
Thank you very much, thank you. And thank you to Roxy Music, and that was their version of Jealous Guy. Well, that doesn't apply to me, and I certainly hope it doesn't apply to any of you either. Before that, we had John Martin with Outside In, Pink Floyd, Julia Dream, Kajagoogoo, Too Shy, and Steve Winwood, Time Is Running Out. Well, in fact, it's not. You've got plenty of time here on Radio Caroline, because we're going to be with you 24 hours a day, all through the weekend, and that includes tonight when at 2 o'clock we have somebody special for you coming along to present the programs. In the meantime, at midnight, we're going to be doing it to the music, so hold it in just a moment more, and we're going to have something slightly different to that, Reckless Eric. There's the whistle to prove it. That's Jar Lion and Jamaica Collie. You may remember a couple of nights ago I was playing the hard dub plate version of Police and Thieves with Junior Mervyn and Jar Lion, and that was Jar Lion on his own. Before that, we had Reckless Eric and The Final Taxi. Well, it's just a few seconds before 12 o'clock, and that means it's time for us to do it to the music. But first of all, let's have one of these. Yeah.
music be the food of love, do it to the music.
For 2 decades, live from the North Sea, it's Caroline. Thank you for listening. 3 from the 60s, The Fortunes and Caroline. It Takes Two, which we play for Johnny, Marvin Gaye and Kim Weston, and finally The Supremes and You Can't Hurry Love. 11 past 12.
Is a habit you just can't kick.
Catch that buzz. Love is the dog I'm thinking of. Oh, can't you see? Love is the drug for me.
Take a hit on loving awareness and find out what a real high is all about.
Particularly nice day weather-wise out here on the North Sea. It's a little bit overcast. The sea, however, is calm. And anyway, the weather not being nice is more than made up by the atmosphere we've got going out here, and also the music. That was Clarence Clements, rock and roll DJ. Lou Rolls before that, and Groovy People. And then it was James Ingram and One More Rhythm. It's 23 minutes past 12 o'clock.
Radio Caroline.
On Radio Caroline 319 with Womack and Womack, Love Wars, before that Was Not Was and Betrayal, China Crisis, Christian, and Stevie Wonder with The Answer Is Blowing in the Wind. Well, it can only be a matter of about a month now, it can't be any more than that, before we're off to the weekend, off to the beach, you know, for the weekend, lying on the beach, lying in the sun there. What a fabulous thought, eh? I wonder why the world can't be like one big beach, with everybody just lying around, enjoying the surroundings for what they are. And as a new summer begins, I wonder if it might be possible to bring a tiny bit of that holiday feeling of goodwill into everyday life. It's got to be possible.
Loving awareness is free. Is free. Is free.
Started off that set with George Harrison, Peace on Earth, then China Crisis with Wishful Thinking, and that was Grace Jones with Love is the Drug. That's it for me, Peter Quinn. I hope you can manage to join me tomorrow, sometime between 10 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon, possibly have a bit of Sunday lunch together then. Simon Barrett is next on Radio Caroline.
Sham 69 and Hurry Up Harry, and Nancy Sinatra and Leo Hazelwood and Jackson. Broadcasting live from the North Sea on 319 meters, 963 kilohertz. This is Radio Caroline. It's now 3 at 2 o'clock.
Prefab Sprout and Elegance from the album Swoon, which is currently at number 18 in the Caroline album chart. See where it stands tomorrow with Simon Barrett. He's on between 3 and 6 in the afternoon with a brand new countdown of Britain's best-selling albums. Before that, we heard from Bad Company from the 1975 Run With The Pack album and Honey Child, and we started off with Annabelle Lamb and The Flame. It's Radio Caroline on a Saturday night with Andy Johnson at 12 minutes past 11. And these are the Eagles with Hotel California.
Just for you.
Radio Caroline. Music into the 80s.
Bitter thoughts, aggression and just bad feelings, because it's these that are really unattractive. It might be very slow to take effect, but it has to start somewhere. So if you, me and the other few million people that are listening right now get on that diet right away, we've got to be heading in the right direction.
Loving awareness is free. Is free. Is free.
And this is Peter Quinn on Radio Caroline. We started off with Steel Pulse and Earth Crisis, then heard Ace with How Long Has This Been Going On, and that was Stevie Wonder with Heaven Help Us All.
Radio Caroline.
Awareness is free. Is free.
On 319 meters, Radio Caroline.
Day and night.